brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He finds Pierce. It's complete. And he is going to have a Colts for conversion. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little.
He's got a man, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from a yard out. And the Colts are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown from the 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. Take him down, but not before they work this to the 45.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Tackle there by Nick Cross. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. On play action. Now Rodgers. Able to find his man, Woods. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. They'll run with Hall. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets. Jelani Woods from 3 yards out. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. Tied 7. That time a 9-play drive. And a Jelani Woods touchdown catch capped things off. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round. On the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? On the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 7-7, our score after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it second down and 12. They'll look to throw here. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The Colts on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be third and forever. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Paul on a give up the middle. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Open man here is Gentry. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. On play action, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Nice back to... They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
And this one is right through. And they will not serve that 10. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, buddy, that's a lot of offense. Points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Indy set to go on offense once more. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. New York set to take the field. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gassed.
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now it's Rodgers. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters. And this is what he's always had. And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. James has got it. Complete. They find some open field here. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because of coverage. They may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On first down, Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more yards, that go around, a first down as well.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Touchdown! Allen Lazard from 7. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The point after is good. Make this a 4-point game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 13. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
This is taken at about the 14.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Straight ahead is Hall. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Checking this down to Stevenson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Well, they'll run it here on the Jet sweep. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay.
Now for the point after. And that one pushes the lead out to a lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken at the goal line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
They'll give to the fullback on the dive. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. He'll look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quentin Williams picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. Fielded at the 33. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. A handoff for Hall. And room there to work it inside the 25. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On play action, it's Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kwity Paye. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 41 yards. And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Point after try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 18 now. Just a 4-play run that time. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 11. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's taken on the 25. 54-yard punt, 14 on the return, nets him 40. And the Jets will take over. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Give to Hall running right.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Hall.
And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Rodgers now on first down.
Short pass caught by the tight end Gentry. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
To the right side, this is Stevenson.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down. A give running right is Hall.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Jets are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Colts coming out now.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games you just want to crawl under a rock until it's over.
68 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Short pass caught by the tight end Gentry.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Here's a give to Hall. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On play action. Now Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. And he is going to lose yardage here. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be in.
And now following that last play. So the challenge there unsuccessful, and that means that he'll be out of challenges for the remainder of this ball game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll set up a throw.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The Colts on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again.
He's got his man. It's Pierce.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll look to throw again. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
Touchdown, Colts.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And the Jets have got it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's very much done for them.
90 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On 1st down, right back to Hall.
Oh, what a move. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. 2 yards, good enough for a first.